there was a lot of issues. We'll talk about it.
Fundamentals. Narrowing down the
Yeah,
fundamentals.
fundamentals. Fundamentally, there's a lot of issues here. We're gonna go over it. It was better than last time,
Alright,
right?
sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, here. Okay. Do you see my screen?
Huh? Sorry, I was.
Do you see the screen?
Man, you know if I see the screen or not. I ain't Mr. Do.
But I don't screen share in the live in this thing. Do you see it?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I can. Nah, I only see your colors. I don't see the. Is it supposed to be black? Yeah.
Okay, we're chilling. All right, that's fine.
Okay,
So let's take a look. Okay.
What are you taking a look at?
The whole lane phase. There was a lot of errors. So here, the leash is. I think the leash is a little strong. So right
I'd
here.
say if we can do like half and half, just because we didn't touch mid or late game like at all last time. So any chance that we can like
mid and
break
late
it up?
game. So mid and late game doesn't really matter if our fundamentals are bad. It's like when you're building a house and you're trying to, you're building it and you're trying to get like a roof going in the walls, but your blueprints are really bad. Your blueprints don't even make much sense. So working on like the interior and like the top of the house is kind of irrelevant. Do you see what I'm saying?
I think early, mid, and late game they all begin a new chapter in the game that you need to understand.
Right.
Like
I get that. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm glad that made sense. Because I think, like, for example, when the gong hits and all the towers drop its armor, and then, it's kind of becomes like a fucking, kind of like a farm fest, like nothing's really happening, like that mid game. I think you're still, like, I should be maybe thinking about CS more, like, Chris, like, your decision making, like, it seems like you're not focused on, like, what an ADC is supposed to be doing here. Or, like, late game, like, maybe I'm playing a little too risky for what it means to be a late game ADC. Like, I think these things are still true.
Well, the reality is, so okay, when I'm smurfing in bottom lane, so I have a duo partner of mine. Sometimes we play for fun. We were doing unranked to master, in EU West, right? Or I think So we were doing unranked to master, unranked to GM, or whatever, right? We were just passively doing it for fun here. So what we did is we went bot lane duo, and all we did for like 20 games straight almost is we just killed these towers, got to the nexus, and then went to the next game. That's all we did for like 20 games straight. Because our fundamentals, our laning, was really, really clean to the point where the opponent never really even had a chance to lane against us. So mid game never even came. Late game was not even something that we have to discuss or think about, because the rest of the map is irrelevant. You're playing with people you don't have teammates in gold. You don't have teammates in platinum, and you don't have teammates in like diamond, in like lower ends of diamond. You start getting teammates in like master plus, to be honest.
And you would say comp would be a little bit different too. Would also be another exception. Because I still want to look at the top down view that you tell me to have, like the respect, like you don't just assume everyone's going to be trash, or each environment that you're going to play in is not going to be the same as a shitty solo environment. Right. Because I do want to be a competitive player, like not even just like pro scene. I want to be in like Risen. I want to be in Upsurge. I want to be in these places. And like, do you think my fundamentals would be able to take me that same route during a competitive Upsurge?
These organizations, they don't they like host like platinum capped games or like D4, D3 capped games?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so I mean, of course you can compete in them, but nobody in those games is fundamentally good at the game. Nobody in platinum and gold has good fundamentals. That's why they're in there, right?
So you think if you can get my laning phase, which I do want to be one of the best parts of my game, because that's the sickest shit to say, that your laning phase is the best part of your game, and you can handle people. That's great.
Lane phase is everything almost.
And so you think that's enough to get me? Oh, that's very true, actually.
If your lane phase is really good, then you'll just be so strong in the mid game. Mid and late game become easier to play if you have a better lane phase.
Yeah.
The worse the lane phase goes, the more struggle you're going to have after getting out of the game. But if you're an ADC with an item lead on the opponent because your lane phase is just that much good, all you have to do in mid game is just auto attack. You don't even need a team. You could just 2v1 everybody.
Yeah. So,
right?
Are you a perfectionist?
No.
You have a very perfectionist style to your approach to coaching.
To League of Legends, yeah. But to me, like outside of League, like
Mm.
I'm not messy, but like I'm not a perfectionist either.
Yeah, that's fine because my brother's a perfectionist, but
Right.
he's not very messy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
very messy.
yeah.
He if I could tell you a little bit about him, he hit SSS in like this very niche game, and anything he plays, he just comes godlike in because he does have that perfectionist mindset.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I look at him as as like one of my mentors actually.
Right, and that's good, right? I don't think you have to be a perfectionist necessarily. I'm not a perfectionist, but with League of Legends, once you know what the highest level of League of Legends looks like, everything you do is modeled around that. So when I look at you, I would try to be like, okay, well, what would, like, let's say the best Lucian player do in your case, right?
Ooh.
And then whatever the pro player is doing that you're not, those are the differences that I'm like taking out, and I'm telling you, hey, this is what a high level player would do, this is what you're doing, and this is what you must do. I'm not comparing you versus a D1 Lucian. D1 Lucians are terrible. Master Lucians are they're all bad. Grandmaster Lucians, random 500-600 LP, they're not good. Right?
They're a little scary.
Yeah, of course they have some skill, but in comparison to like the best of the best, they're not comparable.
So you're saying if I keep swapping out little parts, still try to be me by swap out little parts, these guys aren't really gonna look that scary to me anymore. Well, they're not scary to me, but they got skill. They got skill.
Well, yeah, I guess. But anyway, so here in this game, lane phase is everything. Anytime you want to get good at League of Legends, you always work on your lane phase, right? Even in the jungle, it's the same thing. You always practice, like you always identify, like, what is the first few clears that I'm doing. Yeah, once you get to a certain level and everything becomes very, like, set in stone, you can look at certain situations, be like, oh, 25 minutes, this happened. I should have done X, Y, Z. But that's only at the highest levels do we do that, right?
Really be more consistent.
Yeah, we have to be more consistent in lane. But if you can fix this, you're going to be a lot better, I guarantee you. So here I would stand here and I would never approach. So let's talk about this, right? So we get into the game. I need to work on encouraging students. Well, at the end of the day, if it's that bad, then I'm gonna tell them it's that bad. So you auto attack here.
I feel good. Yeah, like the realizations in like
here you don't have to click up and down. You can just stand here and just auto. Like you don't have to do this. You could have already autoed a little bit sooner than this, right?
Oh, my autos are still slow.
Yeah, your autos are too slow. There's no reason to click up and down. Just stand here, auto, and then just leave. Like here, I would just leave. I'm
warming up before lane. I'm not standing still.
Sure, but you're losing time on buff. You should just get rid of it and then stand here. And then the approach down was really dangerous. So
yeah, it felt dangerous.
Yeah, if you go like this.
Well, we get there first before Tribush does. We have the advantage. That's why people don't go through Tribush, because our side gets there first.
What do you mean?
Right, because everyone tells you not to go through Tribush because you can get cheesed. It's because blue side rise before red side. No, red side rise before blue side to Tribush. So I can go this way. It is safe.
They're not gonna choose you in this bush here. That's suicide.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do that. If you're blue side and let's say you're red side. So okay, we have to swap colors, because actually in League of Legends, this is red side. The side that you're playing on is actually considered red side.
Yeah, I called it red side.
Yeah, it's called red side.
On
red side, yes, you can chill and try, and you can try to cheese. Like, that's the thing. But in this case, it's not, because they're not gonna cheese you here. In that try, that's really unlikely. If they do that, Lee Sin will just kill them both.
Oh, my bad. No, I'm saying their bush. Because you're saying that I can't. It's risky for me to go down this river. But I was like, well, actually, it's not, because I get to river before they do, and that's the whole theory behind why everyone tells you not to go through Tribush. It's the fastest way to lane, and I get there first.
If you just don't auto so much and you don't waste time and you position yourself in the angle that we talked about, you're gonna be here at the same time. And if you go through
that's safer?
It's safer, because if you go through river right now, what is stopping this guy from walking up and looking for bubble? What is stopping this guy from literally standing here and autoing you twice? You have lower range than Caitlyn. She can just auto you 2 times, and by the time you're here, you've already eaten 2 autos.
Oh.
Like, she doesn't have to auto these backlands. She can stand here, Nami can auto, or Nami can threaten bubble, and Caitlyn can just auto attack you.
They really, yeah. It's gonna be whenever they get there first. I guess I'm not always gonna know that.
Well, you're leashing for a very long time. Even if they don't get
Yeah.
there first, like I
That was
guess you
leashing
can come
for a long
through
time.
here. Like I don't know, but like just come through here. It's just so much more safer. In this case, when you see
Yeah.
them, just come through the lane. Okay. Like right
Yeah.
now, you could have gotten auto twice, but they're trolling. Right. Here she's trolling really hard. So you auto. Yeah. Auto. Yeah. She's just dead. Yeah. I don't think you move forward. I think you could have killed her, but I mean, we could have done it a little bit cleaner, but it really doesn't matter. That stuff is irrelevant because you killed her. That's all that matters. You killed her.
Oh, do I have to work on my combos?
No. You should have kited to the south side. You were going into Caitlyn, which was not the play, but it doesn't even matter. Yeah, it just doesn't even matter.
Oh, I want to look better. Okay. All right.
So you auto like here. We could have moved this way instead of inwards because she dies anyway.
I was watching Flash, but she didn't flash.
Yeah, she's okay. I mean, that's fine too. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. 140 Chris.
Hold on, right here. Let me see this. I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal. I think you could have played this better here. So you could have autoed earlier. Q. Now move in, like this way. Not this way, but then this way, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a big deal.
Oh, like you think like
no. Honestly,
it's better.
It looks good. It actually looks fine. It's totally
thanks.
okay. Yeah. Now here, there's no really reason to move up like this. We don't have to auto attack the minions here. We can just move down here and we can space this way. You see your minions?
Oh, I see my spacing is so garbage. Actually.
Here your spacing is not as good, right? So you auto attack.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Now here, move away. Auto, get rid of these minions. Your goal in the lane is the same thing. We gotta kill off the minions, right? As fast as possible. But right now, you can get this minion from here, you can get it from here, you can get it from here, maybe if you walk up. Or Pike can just give it to you, which is the most logical thing, right? But right here, there's no reason to kill any of these minions because, well, they're not in last tier range. So instead of walking here, just stand over here and space yourself between this point and this point.
I was prioritizing the minions over my spacing.
Yeah, you don't need to hit the minions. You can still hit them by standing here. You don't need to space so deep.
Yeah, I'm spacing deep. I didn't even see that, but like now that you pointed out a better spot, I'm like, wait, that looks so much better.
So you auto attack. This is a little bit risky what he's doing, but it should be fine. Here I wouldn't heal. I would just Q. I would Q potion, by the way. So here I would already launch. So here I would auto first. So you auto attack, then you Q. Then you get PTA off and you auto, and then you use your 2 potions. This guy will live with a little bit of HP if she autos him, but like he's not gonna die. So you don't have to heal here.
Can we rewind?
Yeah, so look at the heal. Look at the heal here.
Yeah.
This is good, of course, right?
Thanks.
And now yeah, so he walks up. Like here you auto.
Yeah, it's 200 HP.
Yeah, he's not gonna die. For him to die, Caitlyn would have to use all of her autos on him, which is like it doesn't really. It's not. You're gonna kill her before she kills him.
Yeah.
Right. So here you should have already autoed. This click here is really poor by us. We should have already autoed attacked, already launched out the Q, and already used a potion.
Holy shit! I think I'm nervous or something.
Right. We would have already been proccing PTA, and then we move forward. We move into her like this, and then she can't auto attack us because there's the bush here, unless she wants to ward. But if she's warding, then that's an auto attack timing missed. Okay, I highly doubt this guy's gonna like mid max everything, right? But you would be in the bush right now.
That was kind of good.
Yeah, it's whatever. So now here, potion's a bit late.
Yeah, okay. Pushing late. Yeah, I've seen that in my gameplay. Fuck.
Yep.
Should've got that down already.
Wait, I have to address something in chat. Yeah, I have to address this.
That's one of the memes. Yeah, dude's good.
Like, you know how kindergarten teachers say good job when their students said 1 + 1 is 2? Which you don't think encouragement helps the improvement process? No, you see, I'm not going to treat adults like they're in kindergarten. Yeah, if I'm talking to a child, like if I'm talking to someone who's like 4 or 5, like a kid, of course I'm going to encourage them. But when I'm coaching with other adults, I'm not going to fucking, that just sounds weird at that point, you know?
I could see some validity in that.
Yeah,
I'm very down that route.
It could. My philosophy is like, if the person can't handle just the criticism, then they just have to stop being a bitch. There's really no other like way I can address that to you know what I mean. So I don't. It's not about encouragement. If you play like shit, then you will be called out. You know.
I think positivity is the root to growth.
It is, yeah, but so is pain.
Yeah. I'll do a mix.
Yeah.
I would say perfection is a mix.
Yeah.
I try to lead people at my job and
Yeah.
in teams and stuff like that. So I don't really care about that stuff.
So this is all fine by you. We're kind of just chilling. Now here, our goal in this lane is to get this next third wave to align here. So the slow push is fine. It's very good that you slow push this here, actually.
Thanks.
And all we're doing now is we're just gonna hard crash the wave into them, right? Now we could choose to hard crash the wave and recall, or we can choose to play it a little bit slowly, not recall on 4, because she's already very low HP.
Sorry, 1 sec.
Yeah. Yeah, also, chat, it's very hard to play League when you're like like you're if you're not like able to handle people flaming you, or like people just getting really angry at you or disagreeing with you, and also just harassing you, then like League is very difficult to play for someone playing in solo queue. Of course you can turn chat off. Yeah, that's fine. You can turn chat off, but like, you know, people will still, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, so going back to this game here.
Guys, you're so funny.
So here, what you can choose. So now, let's say Caitlyn is full HP. Okay. If Caitlyn is full HP here, it is better to slow push this wave, which is actually slow pushing is regardless. It's fine. It's better to just take all of your mana and all of your HP and all of your potions and everything and just crash the wave into her. If she's full HP. Starting now, if she's full HP.
Okay.
Right? The reason for that is because now you can crash the third wave along with the remnants of the second, and you can recall on that. And then the next wave you can return, and it's gonna be fine. She's gonna lack a recall timing because she can't recall on the wave that's currently in the lane at that time, and you have an item advantage over her.
At the time would be the just a basic wave.
Yeah, non-canon, right? So here, if she's full HP, you can just hard crash. Now, because she's really low on HP, and there's a chance to consistently make the lane phase more and more difficult for her. We don't need an item yet because she's already so low on HP.
Yeah, it's a great situation. I murk people in competitive play like this.
Yeah, so our HP essentially is in itself an item in a way.
Yeah.
Right. But again, if she's full HP, then it's like,
why am I even playing the lane phase still? Just go get an item. Get rewarded for what I did. Now are you? Because I get a reset. So you're saying get my item advantage because of the situation I can make for myself, which is the 2+3 wave equals
crash,
item.
Yes, crash and then reset. Now,
it doesn't even matter that I got the first blood. Just that situation I can repeat every time.
You're gonna come back with like a much better item, and then now she's really not gonna be able to play the lane. Exactly, right? Now, but she's already low HP, so then we already have the itemization to make her life as much difficult as possible.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So here,
slow push and poke.
Yeah. You can slow push, and then so here, what I want you to do is, what is this guy gonna do? He's gonna go in for this minion here.
Yeah.
Right. So what you
I'm in a good spot for my Q.
So what you should do is angle down and Q off of these two minions. Right?
I don't like that spot. It makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, right here you can Q. You don't even have to move to that spot. You can stand here and you can Q this way.
Yeah.
Right?
Cool. Yeah, because the whole point is that they're low and I start doing damage.
Nami has W. If you walk up here, she can't just walk up. She's not going to do anything to you. So angling up shouldn't really make you uncomfortable.
Should I reset anyway? Because they have a... Oh, sorry. What was that?
You don't have to reset here. You can stay if you want.
They're going to get... They have a heal ability. So this is not going to matter eventually. And I'm using resources.
You have full mana. So you're okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you have full mana, so you're chilling. Like, you shouldn't be afraid to walk here, angle, and then as she autos, like this Q should have been on her.
Yeah.
if
pretty much
Nami
fun.
has to W a few more times, like Caitlyn, like she's out of mana, like she's in trouble. Right? You don't mind if you lose a bit of mana for this, because at the end of the day, you're still gonna do a lot. Like you do a lot of damage. Right? So you could easily hit her with Q here, and you would have clipped her. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Again, here's another Q angle. Now here we don't have Q up, but here's another Q angle. Now,
Yeah, because you're going for that.
Now here I would auto her.
Yeah, because she has to go deep for that one.
I would walk up. I would auto because Nami's on cooldown. Caitlyn is not gonna hit you.
Oh,
You walk in here. You're gonna auto. You're gonna then E. You're gonna E this way, and you're gonna auto. You're gonna proc.
Sorry, do that again.
You're gonna proc aggression from the 3 casters, and then you're gonna pull up like this.
But the sequence starts where?
Right now, you auto attacker. You move up, you auto, you E this way, and you auto, and then you pull up.
Oh yeah, that's a great spot to retreat to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. These three casters will then move up towards here. You play in this pocket. You're chilling, and then you keep looking for Q angles against her. Because
yeah, you really care a fuck about these minions, huh?
Your Q will be back up. Right, like she Qs here, but if you auto her, and you E auto, like she's in trouble. Now Pyke gets the Q here, which is quite nice, I guess. And then Nami flashes, which is also like whatever. I have no idea what's happening with the bottom lane.
Yeah.
So this Q is good by you, right?
Yep.
Now here, right? Now here, we don't gain value.
What? What's happening?
Yeah, here we don't gain value from locking the lane here. Right? So in this,
I mean, this is a good Q angle. If we push him off this wave here, I gets another Q.
Yeah, I agree. You can Q her, yes. But I'm talking about something different here, right? So the Q here is good by you, right? Now here, you don't have to click back. Because our mindset in this wave state is to look at the next incoming wave. This is wave 4. Right? Now, we don't want wave 4 to be here, because now she can consistently play the lane. Nami can heal her, even though she's really doomed. It's not really good for her. It's actually pretty okay for her. She's not that... Like, she's still getting XP and minions. So here, what I want you to do...
They're pretty safe in that positioning, Kate Nami.
Yeah, just crash. Before this next wave arrives.
When do I start thinking about that? Like, how do I know to just, like, turn that on and be like, okay, because, like, right now, like, you know, I'm scrapping, I'm not letting her CS. When is this, like, how do I start thinking about that?
When you have so many blue minions, so there's 2 things we're considering. We're considering the amount of blue minions we have and how many red minions they have. We have a surplus of blue minions here. We're also now looking at the next coming wave that's, like, really close. Well, it's not actually.
Yeah, I should just be looking at that, right?
Yeah.
I should just be looking at that.
Yeah. We should just already start crashing the wave, right? Of course, we can still look for auto attacks on her. I don't mind, right? But but we should.
But I'm crashing the wave. That sounds like a waste of time.
Yeah, like now we're wasting time. Like we should have already hit these minions and just get auto, like get them on into the tower, like on cooldown.
Yeah, I'm slow. I can see that. I can see the auto attacks. What would you call that minion wave back there? What would you call that? Just the incoming wave?
The next wave.
Yeah, just call it next wave. Yeah.
Right now here.
Yeah, next wave.
Now we have to ask ourselves: does Caitlyn and Nami have the pushing power to crash these minions plus the 4th wave? The answer is no, because there's no way they're going to kill off a caster, a cannon, 3 casters, and 2 melees despite their HP. Right? So now, now we're like...
Is this wave 6? 7?
This is
7?
This is wave 3.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, this is wave 3. Wave 4 is right here. So now what we want to do is just E away and just immediately press B. Don't move around. Right? Because if you move... Like, it's highly unlikely if...
Wait, sorry, what's going on?
Here, just press E this way and just recall.
Oh yeah, facts.
Right.
Well, if they see that, they're gonna fuck with me because they know for sure that I'm back.
Sure. Then you can stand here, and then make sure she can't lock this lane. Right. If she tries, you walk up, you E, she's in trouble. Right.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. So then once she's shown to us that she's not gonna lock the lane, just E and then just recall. Because now she's not going to kill these minions, and she's not also going to kill the next incoming wave, even with Nami consistently autoing.
Yeah, I think it's also... They're just so low level.
Yeah, like here, she's shown to us she's not looking, just press B. There's no reason to walk away. Right? There's also no reason to just use E randomly here. So if she tries to stop
did you say use E like that?
Well, you don't have to use it now.
Because I already left vision.
Yeah, you already left. Like, she doesn't know what you're doing.
Oh, already left, yeah.
Well, she should know you're just taking a reset here. But here, like, we just leave, right? But when you stall,
Okay.
when you stall the leave like this, right? When you stall it for too long, the next incoming wave gets way too close. Now she can, if she chooses to hard crash this wave, the lane state's not good because the next incoming wave then returns into her.
Wow, the seconds really count.
Right?
So it's like we went over just making my recalls cleaner, like tighter.
Yeah. The decisions have to be instant, right? Now, unfortunately for her, she's not going to be able to crash this minion wave before the next wave arrives, so it actually grants you a pretty decent lane state. It's not necessarily a freeze, considering the HP of the two melees, but it's a pretty good lane state for us. Okay?
She has like 2 waves there.
Yeah, so this Q is fine by you. So you walk up. Yep, that Q is good.
My item advantage feels kind of intense.
Yeah, you have a pickaxe, and she has like literally nothing against you. Here, instead of clicking here, just walk up and just look to try to auto, right?
Yeah.
I
think she was like, she was like kind of pressing me.
Yeah, she's scared.
Yeah, I think she's trying to beat me up.
She can Q you here. I would not try to freeze this. I would not try to stall the wave. Just retreat sooner.
Oh, okay.
You could. I feel like we could have autoed that already, but we have Q down now. Let's see.
I was retreating.
Yeah, I would. You see this lock? That little pause. That's enough for an auto Q. We don't want to pause. We just let the lane. Let the lane come in.
No.
Yeah, this auto is fine. Here, I don't think you have to Q this. I think you can auto it. If you just walk up, like
play it out. Play it out. My game sense is nuts. Play it out.
Well, you Q it for no reason.
Nah, look at that tower. Nah, that was not. That was perfect. That was perfect. Watch it out in full. You tell me. You let me know.
Auto.
It's gonna come out like. No, it's not coming out.
It will. If you get closer to the minion and you just auto, you kill that.
I'm not getting closer to the minion. That's suicide.
What are they gonna do? You can just position yourself here.
That's a dangerous spot.
What are they gonna do?
What, they have W, Q, E? They have everything. No, that's
he could Q you
grief.
from here if you wanted to. He's not gonna Q you.
That's grief. I'm not doing that.
What do you guys think in chat? Well, first of all, you just auto this sooner.
Stop! Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Stop pausing. No, just let it play out.
I'm sure. Like here, you auto. Now you move into the here. You stand right here.
Yeah, but like the tower shot's instant. Like this is an instant tower shot. Look at the tower shot come out. There's no way my auto attack is coming out in time.
What do you
Can I get a pro ADC, please? None of these are pro ADCs.
It doesn't require a pro to see this. The Q is just bad.
It's not. Okay, one more time. 10 seconds back. That's a great cue. Just let it play. Just let it play.
Even if
everyone watch.
Even if you miss the
everyone watch. Focus. Everybody focus.
Auto.
Stop doing that.
Okay. You don't want me to pause.
No, I don't want you to pause.
All right, yeah.
This is where true game sense kicks in.
It was not about game sense. We can just see that, like, I've played Lucian before. I know you get this auto off.
I don't get that. I don't get that off. I literally do not. The time my auto attack comes out, it already hit it. You're really okay. Fair. There's no way you can construct that situation.
Don't fucking own Lucian on this account. Wait up.
That's a 6300 champion.
No, we're fine.
Oh,
I don't care.
Nah, that's just fucking auto attacking, man. That's not the attack speed you have.
Just wait. I'll show you that you have. We'll copy the items as well.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I have the same attack speed as you. Maybe we'll see. You have 0. What is it? Yeah, 0.73. It's not so bad.
Sorry.
Just wait.
I'm waiting.
Lobby's if I invite Lobby to the call, is he the good cop or the bad cop? That's the question.
That was a good question. I don't know where they are, so. Well,
Why
actually,
am I so
no.
quiet? It's probably just the game volume. Hold on, we'll talk about the.
Alright. I guess the only thing is like, I hope no one expects to come in here and not get contested. You know what I'm saying? Even if someone's like, "Shut the fuck up, you fucking noob! You don't do anything." I'm like, "Why are you talking like that, weirdo?"
It doesn't take a professional ADC to know that you can get that off.
Oh yeah, I know, because I can talk. I can't get that off.
What did you have? You had like pickaxe or something, right?
Pickaxe, longsword.
Yeah. Hold on.
Level
Close
3.
everything else here. Yeah, you
Pretty
had,
sure level
you had
3.
like a pickaxe.
Like,
And
also. I actually don't remember what level I was.
that doesn't matter.
That shit matters. Oh, that shit matters.
Yeah, why wouldn't he be able to auto the next minion is my question. Do you think that this is like not fast enough?
Yeah.
Like game sense wise, like don't you think this is just not quick enough?
No, it's not quick enough. Okay, now you apply it. Well, actually, that's probably not fair. I'm gonna have to do it.
Well, how would I do that in this situation? How do I recreate a situation like that?
No. I meant you take the game sense from there and do it to the video. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, technically, you could use a dummy and build up the wave and then bring it in.
Yeah, but that's just you could just look like right here. You walk up. I think you can hit it. I think you can.
I'll do my best next time. Okay, I'll do my best to not use a Q there.
Yeah, I mean, even if you disagree, I mean, try to just do it next game. I think it's fine. I think it'll work.
Yeah.
I just think you hit it, and I don't know about people in chat. People in chat are saying that you do hit it. I don't know. There's. I see this hitting, but it doesn't matter. Like now, even if you miss it, you still have like even Q. I mean, having Q is fine because you can still angle it in ways you can hit them. Yeah, if you had time to Q, you had time to auto. Using auto would have been quicker than Q, no? Yeah, it would have been quicker than Q actually, because Q has an animation.
I can cast it while I can't cast an auto attack. The auto attack has a
the auto attack has a built-in
wind up.
Yeah, it has a built-in timer, which is like a hidden timer.
Yeah, so I'm cutting it. I can manipulate to be able. I can be able to hit something while that timer is not enough to get it done. I just do something right before the timer. That's
So
what the Q is about.
this guy moves in. His Q is really awkward. Here I would auto Q. Okay, yeah, this is fine by you. You move back. This is perfect. Now here, what I would do is I would try to clip a word here. Walk down, try to clip the word.
Yeah.
All right. Like here, you have enough time to ward because if Nami is good, she just walks down, stands here. You can't play the lane.
Feels awful.
All right.
I'm usually good about that, but I don't think I've ever seen support like that in a long while.
You get autoed here. This is just awkward spacing. Nothing you can do.
This felt awkward.
This is a misplay by you. Yeah, we don't want to just randomly E in like that. And if we are going to do that, we have to actually like... So here, you could stand here and do this. Right?
But she backs up from a good situation.
Yeah, but if you stand here, even if she backs off, it's fine. It's completely okay. She's going to go for these minions eventually anyway. Then you can angle using these minions here. But if you stand here, it's a lot less telegraphed. So if you E now and you auto E, so if you auto... you probably won't get the auto off, but if you do get the auto off, then you just E after the auto, or you just E, auto, Q, auto, and you move back into the bush. And now she can't click you because you're going to be like, you know, next to the bush or whatever. Yeah,
wait, so can you repeat what's your preferred? It's standing there and then doing it from the bush?
Just stand here.
Stand there.
You don't have to move back here, all right?
I want to get a good trade on her.
Yeah, don't we all? This is a bit risky because you don't have Q and you're walking up for no reason. Here, just move into the bush. So here she Qs you. Here you're in the bush. Here, if you're in the bush, you auto her.
Oh yeah, I gave up a good spot.
Yeah.
Playing like
she has no Q.
She hit me.
She has no Q. Right? which is whatever. Yeah. Now
I think that was a good spot to go in. E was down from Nami and
you kill this
Q was
guy.
down.
You kill this guy if you just walk in.
No way.
Yeah, you do. You kill this guy if you just walk in. You have 57 mana. 1 Q auto kills her. She's dead. Nami's not gonna do shit to you. You kill Nami here too, actually. You can kill Nami with just straight auto attacks.
I think I was worried about summoner spells.
What's she gonna do? You're gonna blow her flash? I don't think she has flash.
Second heal.
Even if she heals, who cares?
Yeah, because she always use it.
Yeah, you just walk in, you auto attack. Yeah, you Q auto. She's even if she heals, even if she heals, I literally think it's fine.
My HP does look pretty good against hers.
Yeah, you just kill her here. Now you do it, but it's so slow. It's way too slow. Right? We could have done that a lot sooner. Now we have no mana to play the lane, which is a bit awkward. So here you can try to, now you want to ask yourself, right? Can I just crash these minions and take a reset? Or
yes.
I know Q was on CD. Someone in chat said Q was on CD. I know Q was on CD. He has to move in as the cooldown is coming up. Right? He has to move in as the by the time he's auto attacking and moving in, Q is up. That's when he Qs and autos, and then he kills her. And then if she flashes, then you flash after her and you kill her, and then you run around with Nami and see what happens. So at this point in the lane, you have to try to make sure you want to ask yourselves, this wave first of all looks like it might just push in, right, considering the cannon and just the HP. So now you want to try to crash these minions in before this next wave arrives. So at this point, do you have the pushing power to do that? If the answer is no, then just slow push, build the whole wave, and then crash the second wave.
Right, because I don't want to play in an awkward spot.
Yeah, exactly.
But I do want to leave.
Exactly, yeah. So now here, you don't have the pushing power, and the wave locks in a very awkward angle, and you're playing in a very dark, game. Now they don't have to int into you. They don't have to die to you like this. But that's the idea you want to have when you're in a situation like this as ADC.
Oh, should I play like garbage?
Yeah, if Caitlyn is strong, or not strong, but if Caitlyn is decent player, she doesn't die there, and here you're forced to ward, and now you're in a really bad spot because now jungle comes.
Yeah.
Right.
Guys, what do you think about I can't even shove that if Garen was here.
Yeah.
But sometimes then.
Now you just auto.
So it's not a lot of wave stuff. It's a lot of next wave. Can I get this into the tower? It's a lot of that.
Yeah. But these are the fundamentals of ADC. This is the stuff that's very, very important when you're playing bot lane. Let's see what else. Yeah, honestly,
wave management isn't very sexy. I want to get good mechanically.
I mean, wave management is very important.
Yeah, I would say I do it better than most people in my rank. Can you just teach me space and fucking be a god fighter? I don't know how to fight. I'm very scared. I mean, you are doing that. Sorry. You are.
Well, it seems as though you like to do things that it seems like you want to do what you like, but you want to avoid the things that are necessary.
You think so?
Yeah, I think you are. I think of course it's really cool to be able to be very mechanically good and be very mechanically just destroy your lane opponent, but lane management is the basis of that, right?
Slow push.
Well, it's not about slow pushing or anything. I'm just talking in general. Lane management is the basis of putting yourself in a favorable position to actually eventually fight.
Do you make that sound cooler?
But why do you want to make it sound cool?
Because it'll stick. Because that doesn't. I can't contextualize that. It doesn't sound like you're using your best work to sell me that idea.
I'm not trying to sell you the idea. I'm giving you the truth of the idea.
And then what's the truth of the idea?
That you have the truth of the idea is a good defense is a good offense at the end of the day.
Oh shit! That was good.
Dude,
that was good. Yeah.
I don't know what kind of terminology you want me to tell you. That's gonna stick. But it's essentially the same thing.
You consider that defense?
Well, in a way, sure, you can see it as a defensive maneuver, yeah. Wave management, in a way, you're not fighting, I guess, which is if you say fighting is aggressive, then you can also say that not fighting is passive or defensive. Like it's not, but like let's just say
It's definitely a different type of offense.
Sure, yeah, whatever, however you want to contextualize it.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
don't you get stabby with me, coach?
What?
I said, don't get stabby with me, coach.
Yeah.
I repeat myself.
But
shit. Yeah. You what?
Yeah.
Yes, waves. You gotta learn more about wave management.
You
and
have to play
crashing stuff seriously.
Yeah, we have to play a little more like smarter with everything. And then you will have those moments where you're 3 levels ahead and you have 2 item lead, and you just go off. Like I get that. We're gonna have people, like we're gonna have situations when we can just do that, but you have to. There's a whole background. There's a whole basis to get there. First of all, the whole thing about ADC. The whole thing about ADC.
Setting yourself up for success?
Is setting yourself up for success, which is really just getting those 3 items, and then carrying the game. But the more you sabotage your own, like, success before those 3 items, the harder it's going to be to get those 3 items.
Well, yeah.
So you're playing a role that requires you to have to know these things.
How am I sabotaging myself as a player for getting those items?
Well, for starters, right here. Fuck is this?
Yeah, sorry.
Right.
Okay, sorry, rewind. I was turning. She was in the middle of a wave, Pike's coming, and she hit me on
who?
I hit her back. I have to hit her back.
Hit her back? What do you mean?
Watch. This looks really good. Stop.
Do you
play?
Before we go any further, were you the type of kid to go to the playground and like start to pick a fight with like the toughest kid there? Is that?
No, I just got bullied all the time. Okay.
Holy shit. Well, I can tell why. You're fucking going in and fighting Caitlyn.
She was asking for it.
What do you mean she was asking for it?
She was look at this. That's not fair. You don't get to do that all that against me.
So if Nami, if
she doesn't get away with this.
Okay, but if this reptile brain didn't turn on Pike and he walked up to you, what are you gonna do?
Let's see. Rewind it. She couldn't. I picked the perfect fight. Watch the moment. Watch the moment I turn. Watch the moment I turn. Just watch it. Just don't pause.
I'm not gonna pause.
Look, I saw her use that ability. She used the ability on Pike. I saw where her focus was, and I turned on Caitlyn.
Okay, what if Caitlyn just walks into you here instead of moving back?
Does she get shit on? She has to hit that
You're on cooldown. She just autos you twice.
Rewind it. Ow.
Yeah, ow.
Wait. One more time. I already like use my stop. Okay.
She autos you again here, by the way. And Nami, like, okay, let's see when you turn on her. So let's see the exact moment that you decide in your brain, like, oh my god, I must turn.
It's already happened.
Okay, but Nami hasn't done anything. She can still walk in. She's walking forward, and as you turn in, she leaves the fight. But there is nothing stopping this guy from walking in. Yeah, he used bubble. He used his bubble. But
okay. She shit on me, and I didn't want her shitting on me, and I hit her back because she was shitting on me. Okay, can we just rewind and fix the reason why she was shitting on me?
But if Nami just autos and she autos, even if you proc PTA, you're still dead.
So do I not turn on the 1v2?
You do not turn on this because they will kill you.
Why?
If you're Nami here, okay, if you're Nami here and the enemy Lucian does this, do you think he's living?
No, he's not.
Okay, so then if you're Lucian and this is
am I supposed to look at it from their perspective here? Like if I want to turn on them, I have to understand like what they're capable of?
Yes. Yes, exactly. Yes.
So not just turn around and punch him in the face.
Yes. Yes.
See, but if they disrespect me, I'm going to. It doesn't matter what size you are. I'm going to hit you.
But that'll get you knocked out. That's the disconnect here.
That's the intention.
It's not. But you're gonna die. You're gonna like. What's gonna happen when you're dead?
That's like the. I guess it's nicer in a video game. Like. It's just like life, man. I don't want like someone thinking like they can step on me because they look a certain type of way.
But where does that come? Where does that stem from?
I don't want to be disrespected. That's where it stems from.
And that's absolutely fine, and I get that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, respect is earned. It's not something that's just given to you. You have to realize that.
So you think she has no reason to respect me?
She has no reason to respect you. So why would she ever respect you? You have to give people a reason to respect you.
I just did. I just gave her a reason to respect me.
You
Even though
walked
I died.
into her.
She thought she could just get away with that.
The thing, okay, this seems like it goes beyond League of Legends in a way, right? I'm the type of person, if let's say I'm not a parent, but if I have a kid, I will do everything in my power to make sure that I give that kid a reason to respect me. Not just because I have the authority or society tells me that I have the authority and they have to respect me.
Yeah.
You have to give people a reason to actually give you that respect, and then, then it works out. But we can't go into these situations under the assumption that we can't demand it. We can't demand respect. It just doesn't work like that, because no one's gonna give it to you. That's just people. This is completely aside of whatever the fuck is happening on the screen right now. Okay?
Kind of. I had to think about that.
You know?
Because I no. I went to the club the other day, right?
Yeah.
And I saw a longtime friend of mine, and I was very demanding. I was like, hey, like, we've been, because in my mind, I'm like, we've been friends a long time. I'm like, yeah, hey, you're my cousin. And he's like, oh, he knows he is. He's been kind of family for a very long time, and I feel like I kind of demanded his attention in that instance there.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, respect me like this. Like, I'm your cousin.
Yeah.
Let's deal with it. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
It was a great time.
Yeah, but you don't want, like, I wouldn't impose like that kind of thing on somebody, as though they have to respect me, so yeah,
Life is funny.
I think
okay.
Going back to the game,
back to the game.
Yeah, I think moving in is just not like the way, because if she's good, you will die here, right?
Why?
Well, she just, if you're Nami here and enemy Lucian, we'll go back to the same example.
Yeah.
Let's push it back a little bit here. If you're Nami here and this Lucian does this, do you think that he's living?
She didn't even need Nami killing it.
Right, but exactly. So going in is bad. I get that in a way. I get that in a way that Caitlyn can consistently auto and attack you, and that you do have to respect her because she has a reason to be respected, which is her range here. But eventually, once you get your items, you have a kill on her, right? You have a kill. Eventually, you're going to be in a position where she has to now respect you.
Yeah, so she right now, she's like kind of demanding it. She's like, I got this, I got that.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You're gonna die here.
Exactly. But if you're Caitlyn here, she has to respect you because now you have, you've earned that respect essentially because you have higher HP, and you have a support next to you, whereas the other guy doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me in that situation.
Yeah. Basically. So we always want to be like aware of what is the other person. Like if I was the other person, how would it feel like? What would it be like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what does it feel like, and what would it be like?
Well, if you're Nami here, like.
Could you make that simpler?
Well,
Like if I'm looking in their eyes, I want to understand what.
I guess the best way to say it is be a little more sensitive about what other people, could be feeling essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
That's all you have to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Call it good League of Legends, call it empathy, whatever, right? At the end of the day, it's like the same thing, I guess. But anyways.
Yeah. Wow.
So
I can totally see that working.
The rest of the lane is that was unfortunate, but this is a mess, honestly.
Get better at that though.
Yeah, these are things we'll get better at over and over again over time, so you don't have to worry about that.
Sorry about the last point. What's happening here?
Well, it doesn't matter. Like these situations, the better you're at, like with your level. Okay,
so just go away.
Yeah, they'll eventually they'll get more and more cleaner. All right. So, a more simple way to address this is the things that you have to work on between levels 1 to 4 are the same things that you need to work on between level 4 to 6 and 7. The concepts are the same.
Yeah, and I'm getting that ebb and flow down.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah,
I'm kind of acting like a pro, and then it's gonna be stuff beyond that.
The good news is you've gotten a lot better from the last session. Like it was much better. It's much cleaner.
Nice.
So I do think there's a lot of potential, but we have to do the
CLG type of potential.
do the things that we did from 1 to 4, but reflect them from 4 to 6, 7, and then, you know, obviously there's more and more variables, because level 6 you have armor, you have items, and all this other shit is happening.
Yeah.
But the idea of League of Legends doesn't, the concepts, the things we talk about, they don't change.
Because I'm still trying to set myself up for success and not getting stuck in the lane and shit spots.
Exactly.
1v2ing.
Yep. Okay. And then the things that the refinement that you have from levels 4 to 7 will then eventually show themselves in mid game, when the towers fall, when people start fighting. You know, all of the things that you were doing between level 1 to 6 to 7 to 8 will now be displayed inside of the team fights, because you're just going to be that much better.
Is that how it's gonna work? That doesn't. What? That's how I become a great ADC.
Mm-hmm. That's how you become the best ADC.
What?
Not the best, but like you become a very good ADC that way. You work on your fundamentals, because you have to realize also, and it's not just the game. It's also based on like it's not just on lane fates. It's also the rank. The things that you have to work on, and this is also for people in chat. If you're bronze, the things that you have to work on to get from bronze to gold is the same thing that you must work on to get from diamond to master to challenger. There is no.
I'm gonna push you. What are those things?
The basics, the fundamentals, your CSing, the way you space, your mental even in some cases.
You've been fixing a lot of my spots.
Right. I can go into these games in high elo. Someone in my chat said they're a GM player. I can go into your games and I can tell you you're not spacing well here, here, and here. But these are the exact same things a silver player also must work on. It's just another level of refinement. So the way you get really good at League of Legends is you work on everything, you increase your rank, and then you do it all over again. But this time you do it with more refinement.
Yeah. I want to add a little bit of style to my play too. I want to like taunt more and like be funny.
Do what?
I want to add my own style to my gameplay, like taunt.
But at the same time, you can add your own style, and I get that. But that's only once you're capable of that. Right?
I gotta earn that? Nah, I can start early.
We have to. I know that, but that's the part. We must earn it. The best players have certain styles. Because essentially what's happening, okay, I'm gonna make this a little more like, okay, so player 1 and player 2, they're both challenger, right?
Really good at working off of people, you know
that? Thank you. Player 1 and player 2 are both challenger, right? Now, player 1 can do X move versus player 1 can do Y move. Now, these are two different moves, perhaps in the same situation, but the difference is that they're both still correct. That's where style can differentiate. But when you have player, let's say player 0 or whatever, this guy is gonna do different things, but 99% of those things are wrong. So then the style must be correct first of all. Only then can it be a style.
Oh yeah, that makes way too much sense. It hurts actually.
Yeah. But that's the same thing of being. You must be first capable of being correct, and then.
Fuck! I'm gonna be watching VODs now and shit. What the fuck you did to me?
Okay.
I don't get no fucking pussy. I gotta go take a shower before I go to work. Is there anything else?
No, that's about it. Actually, I think we're done. The session. Yeah. Any questions?
No, I'm getting it. Can I just message you? You're not very good at answering my messages.
I'm a little so off stream. I look at my phone about maybe twice a day. So you can still DM me. I will always get back to people who DM me. By the end of the night, like I will get back to you. I will see the.
As long as I get you, man. As long as I get you.
Yeah, I don't ignore people. I will see the DM. Okay.
Yeah, if I think of something, I want to say what this was. It was great. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed the session, man. I can't believe the second one felt like as great as the first one.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks so much.
No worries. I'll talk to you later.
I can't even believe I had your coaching session, man. Thank you.
All right. Good luck, man. Take care.
Thanks. Peace.
Right, see ya.